Hey guys, normally on this channel I talk and play games from genre that everyone is accustomed to, like action, RPG, even platformers, but that changes today when I talk about Death and Taxes, a point-and-click adventure/simulation game by indie dev Placeholder Gameworks. No, that's actually what the company is called. This game is out currently for PC and is a modest $12.99 at the time of this recording. If you're into those types of games, they even have a demo for you to try if you're still unsure about owning the game, which is pretty awesome because not many games offer demos anymore. In this, you are the Grim Reaper, and the afterlife has gone corporate with who lives and who dies. But can you maintain balance of the world without it going to shit? Hopefully. But let's find out if I have what it takes to be the Grim Reaper in a cubicle with Death and Taxes. We start when a man with glasses creates a new Reaper, and you find out that your creator is none other than Fate himself who runs the afterlife, and unlike what mortals envision it to be, to their dismay, it's just a corporate office complete with cubicles, and you are only one of many Grim Reaper, whose job it is to maintain a balance in the mortal world, with each Grim having an area under their observation. You are given your daily tasks from Fate, who lives and who dies, and even extra tasks are added, like only killing people with a medical background or sparing every student profile on your desk. If you follow orders, you'll be rewarded with cash, and if you complete the extra tasks as well, you'll get a bonus, so you want to pay attention to what the job wants that day. Unfortunately, you do have some say in who lives versus who dies, but are you really making the right choices? Because you don't know the outcome of your actions at first till the end, because the game will only ask you once, is this the right choice? There's no going back once you stamp someone for death or not. At the end of each day, you'll be able to chat with Fate on today's assignment or just work in general, as well as the meaning of life, as Fate has been through everything. You also encounter at the office Laddi a mystical cat that may get you into trouble if you mess up. Most days, if you meet the daily quota, you'll get your pay, but if you mess up, no money for you. But as the days go on and the more profiles you read, something doesn't feel right, as your conscience will be questioning you that should you really just be following orders without thinking, and maybe you should start thinking for yourself. Soon Fate tells you that your assessment is coming up soon, and he'll see if you can make it as a Reaper. Later, Fate asks you if you know anything about the arts, because he's been thinking about becoming an author after being stuck doing the same thing since forever, and that he may take a vacation to gather data, so you, a Grim Reaper, will be getting their work and reporting to the cat every day. As the days go by, you start to realize that Fate doesn't really care about the balance anymore, and you start thinking that everyone in the office is out to pin everything on you when shit hits the fan. Fate will start asking you questions on why they should let humans live. Why not end it all? Because in the grand scheme of things, their lives are meaningless, as it doesn't affect the universe around them, as it still will be there when they're all gone. By this point, you know something's up, because Fate won't even go over the work you did that day. So you start taking Fate into your own bony hands by trying to make the right choices to help the humans better their lives, because everything you've done till now has only caused more harm than good. You're getting towards the end of the month, and something is going to happen, along with a big evaluation to see if you belong here. As the end of the month grows near, nothing you seem to do fixes anything. It just makes it worse, and Fate warns you that meddling will cause death and destruction. At the end of it all, you find out that Fate was setting you up to fail from the beginning. He is tired of doing the same exact thing over and over again for countless eons. All those profiles, who and what needed to live and die, were fixed so that the worst possible outcome would happen: the death of humanity. The world is a toxic slime ball with nothing living on it. You are out of a job, and everything is pinned on you, which causes a bad ending. But all hope is not lost, because Mortimer, the local pirate shopkeep that you can buy things from, offers you another chance. Leave to another timeline and stop Fate there. Thus begins New Game Plus. Alright, I'll get into New Game Plus with another game mechanic here, and that is Mortimer. He will sell you items in the shop that range from new outfits to make you the best dripped Reaper in the office, to things that can help you with your choices, like the eraser, which lets you undo one choice. The bad thing about that is the eraser is a one-time use item only, and it costs a lot, so if you really do need to use it, you better make it count. A lot of the items don't really help stop Fate or help you in general, but two, and if you want the best ending, you'll need them. The two items you'll need to get the best ending are the lamp and the snow globe, which are 1800 and 1200 coins respectively. With the lamp, you can see what effects killing and letting someone live will cause if you get the same profile again in the new timeline, so you can make better judgments in helping the humans. The snow globe shows you how the world is currently and after you make a decision that changes health, peace, nature, and world economy. There's also a fidget spinner, but that doesn't really do anything but spin, and a squeaky toy. If you're going for the best ending, the dialogue tree doesn't change much other than offer a sarcastic remark that you know his plans and what he's up to, so can he hurry up because you have some business to take care of. Picking these options only gets Fate to stutter a bit and thinks you're just crazy and to get back to work. After you keep the world in balance for about a week or so, he will give you your first warning as you aren't following the rules or doing your job. 2 more and you will be terminated, so do your job. At the second warning, he's getting pissy because he's getting hounded, that things are not going the way it should be. He tells you to do your job because there will be no more warnings and they don't have much time left, so just leave. In the last couple of days, Fate can't figure it out, as he had everything planned, so why is he losing? You can tell him that you knew everything and did everything you could to stop them. Fate tells you he wanted everything to end because he can't stand the status quo anymore. The same thing day after day without change, but we'll see what happens on the last day. After the last day, you have one final meeting with Fate, and you give him the idea of stepping down and letting you take his place as Fate, while he does something else. Fate decides that you are a better fit for this company and promotes you to the Fate position, as humanity has achieved utopia under your guidance instead of destruction. I like this game, but it could be a bit better with a few things that might help it make an even better game in my opinion. First is having another way to make money. You have to complete the job at hand if you want money, so you'd have to sacrifice people to save people. But what I would like is the option to work in the bar and get extra money on the side, maybe help an angel or demon with their problem, get some insider info on what's going down in the mortal world. That could be really cool to keep the cash flow going instead of just taunting you with an area of the map that you can't go to while also leaving you poor if you want to do the right thing. Another thing to add is maybe have another dialogue tree for when you go into New Game Plus so you can say some funny stuff and maybe get under Fate's skin about discussions or things that are going wrong for him instead of just saying you are weird or crazy, Grim. Get going. For a fun 3-hour adventure game about death and taxes, you get funny moments about what if the afterlife is an office with an asshole boss who made you do everything and pulls it off amazingly. I also like the different costumes you can unlock, from the suits to making yourself look like Anubis. Oh, and maybe they could have made more songs for that radio. When you unlock that item, you can have the background music changed at your whim, but there were only like 3 songs. Maybe bump that up to 6 or 7 if there's a sequel. Death and Taxes is a short, fun adventure, and if you are a fan of these types of games, you'll love it, and you can't go wrong with the price either. That should wrap everything up here, as this was the first adventure game showcased on my channel, and honestly, it was fun going out of my own comfort zone. Everyone stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the next one.
Finally, spring is here and we can get out of that cave and get some training in. So, who wants to spar for a few rounds?